The Internal Revenue Service always believed that this tax applied. It's based on a very, very technical reading of the United States Internal Revenue Code. But it was kind of ignored. The United States didn't really enforce it. Nobody, frankly, took it very seriously. And then in mid-2008, the Internal Revenue Service released a ruling in which they announced that they would be expecting people to be taking this policy seriously, and they were expecting people to comply. At the same time, they released an announcement that had a voluntary compliance initiative attached to it, under which those market participants who had tax liabilities from prior activities were given an opportunity to come forward, pay any tax deficiencies that existed, and to move forward on that basis. But most people didn't really cooperate with that voluntary compliance initiative because they never really felt that the tax was owed. So it really didn't achieve its objectives very well.
So in the extreme case, how can somebody be negatively affected by it?
Well, what might happen is that if you have, for example, an insurance program that's originating in the United States with United States risks, that's then, for example, insured with, let's say, an insurance company in Ireland, which then reinsures to another company in Bermuda or to the Cayman Islands or any other part of the world where there isn't a tax treaty with the United States, every single time that the risk is reinsured or retroceded over and over again, potentially there's another tax due. So if a company or an insurer has a complex internal structure of risk management which calls for risks being pooled or transferred multiple times, you could potentially have an unlimited number of times that the tax is imposed.
And is there a solution?
There's no real solution out there. What we're really suggesting to people is that they re-examine their internal structures in light of this excise tax and realize that this is something that, whether they like it or not, it exists and the IRS believes it's valid. So rather than just closing your eyes and pretending it doesn't exist, deal with it. Look at your internal structures and take whatever steps may be called for in order to minimize your risk to this tax.
Excellent. Now, can I just ask you, who's brought you to Ireland? What's the organisation and what's your involvement?
The organisation here or mine?
Yeah.
I'm working. I mean, I'm a tax attorney. I work in New York City, and I work predominantly with insurance companies and reinsurance companies on a worldwide basis. I'm working here today together with FiscalReps. FiscalReps and I have worked together for several years on a number of issues relating to insurance premium tax, with both in Europe as well as North America, the United States and Canada. And within the United States, the federal excise tax is one of the major areas of concern with relating to insurance premium taxation.